Hey guys, Shelby Smith, Jiminy Crickets, coming at you live from the Cricket Castle. Have you ever come across a solution to a problem that you've been struggling with for over 3 years, and you see the solution and it's so freaking simple that you can't even believe that you didn't see it before? Today we're going to talk about a solution to a problem that I've had recurring for over 3 years. Stupid simple. Can't wait to show you. Stick around to see it. So this right here is a waterer that we just changed today. This right here is a problem that we have when we don't close up that hole right there. Crickets think they can swim. They can't swim. So you might say, well duh, just make sure you cover up the hole. Problem solved, right? Not always the case. So sometimes the rock gets dislodged, sometimes the crickets are butt heads and move the rock and swim up that way. The worst part of the whole thing is that the crickets die and then they start to rot in there. It is the worst smell you've ever smelled in your life. So I am going to show you the simple solution of how we fix this problem, which I'm going to do with this waterer right now, and show you how to fix it. Super simple. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and you'll wonder why you didn't do it this way before. So hold up. So this is the jar that was just had the crickets swimming in it, and this is the base. Everything's still clean. Honestly, all of the crickets that were in there are all still alive, so they are all freed now. But I'm going to show you the simple solution for this jar and this. It doesn't take any new supplies other than the ones we have. Just wait. I'm about to blow your mind. All it takes is a few more rocks. So I'm just going to get a little tiny scoop, and all we're going to do is put a few rocks in the bottom. It's probably just about good enough. Maybe we'll go a few more. Might be a little excessive, but whatever. So some rocks in the bottom like that. And then we're just going to fill it up. So I just filled it up with water. Put the top on, so you can see there is a little bit of space that is displaced, that obviously you're not going to have that filled up with water, so you are losing a little bit of watering capacity, but honestly not enough to really make that big of a difference, and not enough to discount the horrible smells that we will not be smelling and the need to switch waters earlier than we need because they're spoiled because of dead crickets. So there's that. I'm going to flip it over and put rocks in it the same way I would around the rim, and then show you what the finished product looks like. So now I just flipped it over and put the rocks in. Not as giant of a deal that we get this covered now, because we essentially have a barrier on the inside from the rocks on the inside that will not allow the crickets to get in and up through that hole on the outside, regardless of whether there's rocks in front of this or not. So super simple solution. And that's it. I'm thinking that's going to completely solve our problem of getting crickets in through that hole. Now maybe some of the smaller ones might get in, but that's really, we don't have as big of a problem with that as we do with the adults. So the adults are definitely not getting through that hole. Super simple solution. Sometimes all it takes is a set of fresh eyes. I would love to take credit for this solution, but it was actually one of my new growers. They were frustrated with the crickets getting up and in, and they were trying to figure out a solution. They thought about sponges, they thought about all sorts of different things, and then they just said, you know what, we have these rocks, why wouldn't the rocks work? Man, I hope that this helps you guys, because it's definitely about to change a lot of things on my operation. Just one stupid little thing is going to make us that much more efficient. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this useful, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, throw a like, comment, share it with your friends. And as always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them. Thanks for watching.